In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the rear outer brake hose on this BMW 328i. Let's get into it. I'm going to push down on the brake pedal, and I'm just going to use this hood prop. You could use a pry bar just to hold the brake pedal down. Have it up against the seat. You can move the seat up just to push it down a little bit more. I'm just going to have that pressed down. That's going to prevent brake fluid from coming out. When the brake pedal is pushed, the valve in the master prevents the fluid from continually coming out. So if you had the line off for a while, it's not going to drip. We're going to remove the wheel, use a 17mm socket, take the lug studs out. When I get to the last one, I'm just going to hold the wheel from falling. Take that out. Take that off. Using a 11mm line wrench, I'm going to loosen up this nut, the brake hose. You want to put a drain bucket underneath because there's going to be some fluid that comes out. Just crack that free. Loosen that up. Once you get it cracked free, you can switch to a regular wrench. Just a regular open-end wrench. It makes it a little bit easier. And just loosen that up. There you go, take that off. The line slides right out. Using a 14mm wrench. If you can get a line wrench on here, that would work as well. Loosen up the hose. This little insulation is in the way of getting onto that where the 14mm wrench would go. So I'm just sliding that back just with a straight blade screwdriver. There we go. Now I can get on there with a line wrench. I have 14mm. And loosen this up. Once you crack it free, you should be able to just twist it off. There we go, it comes right off. I'm going to take the new line, thread it into the caliper, same way the old one came out. Just twist it, get that started. And tighten that down. That's good. If you can get a torque wrench on this line, you want to torque that line to 17.7 foot-pounds. Take the line, slide it into that bracket, and get the fitting started. Start tightening that down. Tighten that down. At the union, you want to torque that nut to 9 foot-pounds. Now we're going to bleed the brakes at this caliper. It's a good idea to have an assistant to help you pump the brake pedal. Take the cap off, put the 9mm wrench on, and put the hose on. And have the assistant pump the pedal. Go ahead, pump. Just about 3 times, slow. Holding, open the bleeder, watch the fluid, no bubbles. It'll close it up. Go ahead, pump. And hold it. Open the bleeder. No bubbles. Close it up. Go ahead, pump. And hold it. And no more bubbles. That looks good, and the fluid looks nice and clear. So we'll close that up. Go ahead, let up. Take the hose off. Take the wrench off, put the cap on, clean that up with some brake parts cleaner. That's good. I'm going to take this cover off. Just grab the two tabs underneath, pull those out, and it slides right up. You can see where the reservoir for the master cylinder is, right here. You want to use the correct brake fluid. We're just going to wipe this off with a rag, make sure there's no dirt or debris in there. And this happens to take .4 brake fluid. You can look at the top of the reservoir, it should say what type of fluid. Unscrew the cap, and then you can top off the brake fluid. All right. The level should be up to where the max line is, right there. Put the cap back on, tighten it down. I'll put the cover on. Lock that down. Take it for a road test, double check for leaks, and you'll be good to go. Now I'll put the wheel back on, line that up. Get the lug stud started. Snug those up. I'm going to torque the lug bolts to 90 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check. Now I'm just going to take the hood prop off the brake pedal. You can push down, take that off.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.